Trail on to these activities that we are having today. Yesterday, NBOB was successfully done, and the farmers, producers were all in line with the Invest India DPIIT kind of registration process that we are supposed to do, and I was kind of informed by our madam that 15 of the processes is already completed, and about 15 are in the process of completion. But in the meantime, I was also told that the process of the certification is a bit lengthy one, so some of them are a little bit kind of confused. So, ma'am, if there is any way where the sharpening of the compilation of documents as well as the working of deadline, if it could be done, I think it will be beneficial for our farmers. As the program yesterday, where all our farmers, producers were participated, I hope our friends have lesson to learn and kind of taking away certain benefits that the DPIIT, the Invest India, the EBITDA, as well as the certification, and particular mold and market of all the products will be done. As in, when our development commissioner has given the opening remarks, it was said that yes, our states are organic by default, and now we have to do organic by design. So that is the challenge we have. We have to kind of follow all those certifications, the procedures that is to be done. Then the organic by design will be fulfilled. And as in when we talk about all this, the district export hub is already created in all the districts, and the EBC will do everything, and hopefully the farmers, the producers will go a long way.
Recognize the challenges and find solutions to overcome those challenges for the benefit of the people, for public welfare. So in that context, I would like to talk about two initiatives today. One is about ODOP, that is the One District, One Product, which is a scheme of the flagship scheme of the Government of India, and the Honorable Prime Minister has launched the ODOP flagship program, the initiative for regional development across all districts in the country. And the second initiative I would like to talk about is the Prime Minister's Gati Shakti program. I would like to talk about that as well. And today in the afternoon, I have a very important meeting with the state government officers, which will be chaired by the Chief Secretary of Nagaland and Gati Shakti platform. So I will speak about these two initiatives. They may seem like two different initiatives. So while I speak, please consider them as two different schemes. But when I conclude, I would like you to see how ODOP and Gati Shakti actually go together, which is an insight which came from the stakeholders yesterday in this very room. So without much ado, I would like to start on the ODOP program.
The outcome aimed for is improved ease of doing business as our logistics efficiency goes up, and improved ease of living as our social sector assets such as the schools in the villages, the Anganwadi centers, the hospitals are better connected by roads and other means of transport to the public. So in short, this is the objective of the program. And when we look at the past 1.5 years, we see that there is a lot of progress in the PM Gati Shakti National Master Plan. All the 36 states and union territories are onboarded. From Government of India, 39 ministries are onboarded. These are all ministries and states which have put their data layers on the Gati Shakti portal. This is all GIS enabled data, and looking at the Gati Shakti portal, the railways, the MORTH, that is the Ministry of Road Transport, Ministry of Ports, Civil Aviation, everyone is able to plan their infrastructure projects on the GIS platform in a much more efficient, shorter manner. The DPR preparation time has come down, and that is leading to enhanced speed of feasibility studies being completed by the railways, the expressway DPRs being completed faster with database decision making, which is available on the Gati Shakti portal. How does this help the state of Nagaland? Every state has put in place about 30 data layers, GIS data layers on the Gati Shakti portal. We call these state master plans. All the 36 state master plans, they converge on the national master plan. Nagaland has put in place data layers pertaining to the the environmentally sensitive zones, the forests, the mining areas, the roads, the railway links which are there, and the rivers, the waterways, the flood-prone areas, the seismicity areas, the social infrastructure related to schools, hospitals, etc. So all this has been plotted. The assets have been put in place on the Gati Shakti portal by the state of Nagaland. And now when they look at their, let us say, to give an example, horticulture areas, let us say areas which grow kiwi, or which grow ginger, or which grow the chili, the Naga chili. So when they look at these clusters, they can see whether these agriculture clusters also have road connectivity. This road connectivity is enabling logistics efficiency for quick movement of agricultural products, organic agricultural products to the market areas like the commercial center at Dimapur, and from there it has to go on for distribution in the domestic market or export. Now, yesterday's interaction, there were three very specific requests which were made by the stakeholders and the state government officials for improving logistics efficiency, and this pertains to number one, integrated customs depot at Dimapur for easy clearance of the organic products so that the products don't have to go all the way to Kolkata. Number two, under Udan scheme, if there can be more facility for the cargo movement, air cargo movement. And number three, if a Kisan rail wagon can come to Dimapur. Already there are number of rail connections to Dimapur, but if also a Kisan rail connection can come, which is refrigerated or even otherwise, for easy movement of the agricultural commodities. So all these three items we have taken on board, and already discussions have started with the Government of India ministries. We will very soon be inviting the state government officials to interact with our logistics group in Delhi so that we can take forward these three very specific suggestions. Similarly, we have been speaking, and today later in the day we have a meeting which is chaired by the Chief Secretary of Nagaland, where we will discuss the Gati Shakti planning, how the village roads will connect better to the district roads, which connect better to the state roads, which connect better to the national highways, and how we can enable better multimodal connectivity by railways to Nagaland, and for the economic benefit of the people of Nagaland. Now, regional connectivity, we have spoken about the multimodal logistics parks. For example, the one being planned at Jogi Gopa, which is a very ambitious project of the MORTH ministry on the Brahmaputra river for aggregation of cargo, and inland waterways will be used for movement of the products domestic and to send it to Bangladesh. Similarly, we've spoken about the improved road connectivity which is being taken up by the Government of India We were taking a very specific example of a road which has been seen under Gati Shakti in Tripura, which will give better connectivity to Chittagong port for these areas. So in that way, we plan to go ahead with the state government, and there are institutional mechanisms that the state government has created. There's an empowered group of officers headed by the commissioner, Mr. Kevin Chusa, is the nodal officer for PM Gati Shakti in the state. We intend to continue to work together. The state has been very proactive. They've been attending all the capacity building programs. We had one in Guwahati in March, and they've attended the GIS portal training in Vizag at Ahmedabad, and we look forward to continue to work together for enhanced logistics efficiency, bringing down the cost of logistics in the state as per the requirements of the state people. Thank you.
Nagaland TV, Sob Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter.